In the Ventrue trailer, there's a moment where Phyre, supposedly an elder, is shown being dominated. Possibly not by just one, but two different vampires, who should both be younger than her. Although, we'll get into my reservations on that score later in the video. Does this signal that the devs didn't understand or didn't care enough about the lore? Or is it a storytelling clue? The first one is by the current prince, J.J. Campbell, who apparently was Lou's protege at one point, which means it's safe to say that he's younger than Lou. And in the end, it looks like it might be Lou dominating us, and Lou, though we don't know Lou's exact age, in her bio it says she's been deepening her hold for more than a century, and it also says her protege, after he took hold, J.J. Campbell, also has been deepening his hold for more than a century. It suggests that Lou, at best, is 200 years old. Now, Phyre was born in the 1600s as a person and a vampire, I think. So she's about 400 years old. This is an important point because in the lore, a younger vampire can't really dominate an older one. And Phyre is definitely older than these guys. Let's break it down. Now, according to the dev diaries, Phyre is bound, at least at the beginning of the game, with these markings or brands that suppress her power and basically give an in-game reason for why you had to progress back through skills and stuff. So theory one for why these younger vampires can dominate you is that these brands have left you susceptible and weaker to dominate. It does make you wonder how they knew that, though. Even if they know about the brands, they can't possibly know that it would specifically affect our ability to be dominated, which suggests some kind of insider knowledge. Although I don't know if they'll actually follow through with that logic. Theory 2. Phyre is 400 years old, but also of a very high generation. And Lou and J.J. Campbell are of a lower generation, despite being younger. And that's how they do it. As we have no confirmed generation number for Phyre, this is possible. Though from what I understand about the histories of the different clans, it's not likely. Like, I don't know at what point the generation becomes more important than the actual age, but that might be the explanation for Phyre being dominated. Another possibility is they might be getting some sort of power-up by a magical artifact or magic itself, you know, like something is going on in the background to make their dominate powerful enough to get Phyre. And that's kind of the clue that it works at all. Another alternate theory, these vampires are older than they say they are. And Bloodlines, I mean, they're all different shades of liars. So maybe these characters are actually much older than they seem, of an equal age with Phyre. Side note, I don't think Lou at the end scene was actually dominating you. My theory is that she was dominating Ryong or another younger vampire in front of you because she addresses them as child. It definitely looks like it's you, but I think that's just a misnomer or a red herring, and I imagine that's why they put it in the trailer. I could also see the dominate failing, and this being the moment that Lou realizes you're an elder, or who you are. This is just a theory for now, so we'll have to see when the actual game is out. In the original Bloodlines, LaCroix dominates you pretty frequently if you push back or try to not follow his orders as a way of keeping the player involved in the main quest and in the game. It also makes it a much bigger dramatic moment when he can't at the end. Hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which theory you think is correct, or, you know, suggest your own. I'll be keeping an eye out for answers and hope to find them when the game drops.
I do hope you get on with the prince.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
That was a very stupid thing to say. The case is closed.
He's the foolish child. Forget. You will not contradict me.